Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. On Wednesday, February 25th, it is the last day of sweeps. Electra Forrester, Lania Grace, is telling RJ Forrester, Brian Nicoletti, about her situation with Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, and Dylan, Sydney Bullock. She says that Will said nothing inappropriate happened with him and Dylan. RJ wants to know if Electra thinks otherwise, and Electra says she trusts her aunt, Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer. She shouldn't. That trust is quite misplaced since Ivy stole Electra's letter, grabbed Will's necklace, and staged what looked like a breakup message. The idea is that he ripped the necklace in half or something. RJ tells Electra that something's wrong with Will if he won't do whatever he has to do to be with her. Then RJ is going to kiss Electra. Again, we've got Ivy snooping and watching. It looks like Will is also going to see the kiss. I think Ivy might set the stage for Will to see Electra lip-locking with RJ. Ivy is completely manipulating the situation to get them together because she is bent on getting Will and his inappropriate behavior away from Electra. Over at Will's place, he reluctantly tells Dylan she has to leave his house first thing in the morning. This is a decision I'm sure Will is going to regret once he sees Electra kissing RJ, but Will initially caves to the ultimatum Electra gave him about Dylan. Will might go up to Forrester to tell Electra he told Dylan she has to go, but then he's going to see RJ with Electra. I think that's going to be the game changer. Ivy could even take things a step further and try to get Will fired from Forrester. She could tell Steffy that Will's cheating and that Electra is traumatized. Electra is a more valuable employee, so Will may get fired or walk away because he's disgusted. At the Spencer Publications office building, Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, reiterates for Katie Logan, Heather Tom, that Eric Forrester, John McCook, designs belong to them and to Logan. Katie's looking pretty stressed out about this. She wants Eric to work for them on the best possible terms and doesn't want him to feel like his hand is being forced. Bill's not going to have it. They have a contract and he's going to enforce it. Meanwhile, Ridge sarcastically is snarking to Brooke Logan that once again Katie didn't do anything wrong and she's the victim. Brooke says Katie stole the Logan name and she stole Eric. Ridge and Brooke are going to do a whole lot of "we're completely right and Katie's completely wrong." I do think Brooke should have owned up to her role and Ridge's role in driving Eric over to Logan. Katie did concede on a couple of points and was offering an olive branch, but Brooke just slapped it out of her hand. She will not acknowledge that she and Ridge did anything wrong. You don't surprise party retire someone, they might have a literal coronary. Despite Ridge making peace with Eric and promising respect, he went and told Bill and Katie that Eric's not working with Logan anymore. We'll find out what Eric has to say about that, because that's not a message he gave Ridge to deliver. Eric just told Ridge to stop treating him like a child, but then Ridge went and quit on his behalf. I don't think that's going to fly. On Thursday, February 26th, we've got Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, getting an eyeful of something she's not supposed to. She already saw Ivy doing the thing with the letter. I don't know if she's going to see something more or see Ivy eavesdropping, but Daphne is going to figure things out. Daphne tells Ivy, "Don't you dare tell anyone about this." Meanwhile, Electra shares huge news with RJ, and she may tell him that she and Will are officially done. This is all part of Ivy's deceitful plan. Spoilers say it works like a charm and succeeds by Thursday. This is clearly to break up Electra and Will and push Electra and RJ closer on Bold and the Beautiful. On Friday, February 27th, Ivy is doing even more plotting. I really want Daphne to intervene and tell somebody what's going on because Electra needs to know her aunt cannot be trusted. Plus, Dylan hears shocking info from Will. Will told Dylan she had to move out, but after he sees Electra and RJ kissing at Forrester, he may tell Dylan she can stay since Electra chose some other guy. Will and Dylan are going to have a close moment at the beach house this week. During the week of March 2nd through the 6th, we're going to see Will getting closer to Dylan thanks to all of Ivy's scheming. Daphne has to decide if she will spill the beans about Ivy or not. I wonder if she will at least tell Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, or her bestie Steffi. RJ keeps trying to get closer to Electra. She may be a little cautious because she just broke up with Will, but Ivy is going to encourage Electra to go ahead and jump right in with RJ. Ivy is unhinged and intent on making sure there's no way for Will to reconcile with Electra. Ashley Brewer is going to be going out on maternity leave soon, so I wonder how much more chaos Ivy is going to cause before she's off screen. Katie is still reeling from her nasty fight with Brooke, and I think it's not going to stop. Katie is hurt and Brooke is going to keep kicking her while she's down. Donna Logan, Jennifer Gary's, is going to be on high alert to make sure Eric doesn't get stressed out again. John McCook said in an interview that Eric is not sick, that was just a one-off stress reaction. Hope Logan, Anakin Noel, is going to be devastated to hear about the Logans being ripped apart. Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is going to get an earful from Bill and Katie about what went down. We'll find out if Eric is going to stick to his contract, and whether Katie is going to bring in someone like Deke Sharp, Harrison Kuhn, to help Eric so he can do the work without the stress. Eric told Ridge he's coming home to Forrester Creations, but John McCook said Eric will come back on his own terms and in his own time. He may stick with Katie short term. We're also due for an update on Deacon Sharp, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budding. Finally, word is going to spread about Eric being the secret designer at Logan. Everybody at Forrester is going to be gobsmacked, and Steffy may be especially hard hit. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.